Hi guys, my name is Shelley. Welcome to the bookshop. Tonight I'm doing another flip through. This one is an altered book. It's my first, but I think it came out really good. It's packed. I can hardly get it closed, but to be honest, it used to be bigger. I finished it several weeks ago and I've been working on it, squishing it. I just got the closure done. It was kind of hard to figure out what to use, but anyway, it's Old Reader's Digest, says 1994. It's got just this kind of faux leather cover, which I really like the color, so I just left the back. I put an eyelet in here for the tie, one in the front too. The front's done with. I used mostly Medieval Mirage for to cover the pages. A little bit of Antique Paperie, and then at the back there's a few page layouts where I used Vectoria designs. But this is Medieval Mirage. Did this pretty border. I got this stuff at the Dollar Tree. Really pretty. And then use some of those kind of fancy corner pieces on the corners and some lace. So it has, I think it's 78 pages, and it's got 132 tags. So lots of tags. That's why it's so full. Obviously, you can take stuff out. At the end, there's kind of a thick little booklet in here. I mean, just taking that out actually helps. So anyway, let's get in here. I just have this lace, and this is like a little velvet kind of ribbon. So I did the 2 layers for the tie. And then let's see, I wonder if I can prop this up a little bit. Okay, so these first pockets, these were actually the last pockets I did. And these are the papers from from Medieval Mirage. I love these. And I did this lace seam binding down the center on a few pages. And then we've got lots of tags here. Lots and lots of writing space. Since a lot of the pages are decorated, there's a lot of tags for writing. And they're backed with different papers. This is avocado dyed. A lot of them are sewed. Maybe sewn. Is that proper? Maybe like half. Not all of them. I left a lot of them without sewing. Like I said, these were the last pockets. I actually took these journal tags. They were originally farther back. So, but these are all from the kit. I really love some of these. Look at the swans, the beautiful roses. But the kit, I used Illuminated Flora and Medieval Odyssey, and they have, the variety is really, there's a lot of variety in the papers. So it doesn't all just look like this. Anyway, you'll see every page spread is different. It's crazy. Here's a paper bag, a couple of tags in here. I used some of that trim on this one. This one goes behind the paper bag. And then this one in. And then this is just an image here. I had originally thought I was going to do some collaging. I used a lined page every now and then to help make sure there's enough writing space. This, I just dry brushed it with some gold acrylic paint. Made a tag with some stenciled paint on it. Lined on the back for writing, sewn around the edge. This is gold embossed washi tape. And then, yeah, I think these were some of the first pages I did. And I started collaging. And I really liked it. But it just kind of fell by the wayside as I went along. This tag matches the page. This is some, like a lace background. I really like that. I used it in a few different places. There's some here and some here. This is some upholstery fabric. And then some torn and inked edges. This pocket I originally made this pocket, but then when I fold the paper down to make this pocket, I like to just leave it open and make another tuck spot. So there's 3 tags here. And this is the player piano music paper. Excuse me. And it's glued to some of the green painter's masking paper. I usually combine those two because neither one of them are really strong enough on their own. There's 2 more tags here. And just some like crochet doily image, some of the blue lace seam binding. This is from Roxy Creations by Sarah. I used 2 images from her crochet kit. More from and this piece is a cutoff from there. The backs, some of the cards I did 2-sided decorative and some are just plain for writing, but when I use the second side it's a lined paper. See, I do these like color schemes. That's the way my brain works, I think. Everything is purple and lavender, even the little fabric tabs. And then this is actually blackberry dyed paper. So that's purple too. Some little tags. This is the other doily from Roxy Creations. There's a little flower snippet here. A couple little tags on a bulb pin. And I think this tag is on, oh, maybe it's on this side. Okay. Oh, I think I made this because this color it matched really well with this doily that I did. It's almost a reddish, orangish red. And then this whole 2-page spread for writing with the pretty lace down the center. I really love how it goes with a lot of the, obviously I coordinated the laces to match the pages. And then a little pink with some pink lace. The lace I actually made it originally for the lace to stick over the page. But when you have it tied, it's better if it goes all the way down in the card. It's better so it doesn't get smooshed. Page like this, I did this doily image. I did it, I don't know how to make a lot of stuff, so very low tech. I laid the doily on the scanner and I put a piece of blue construction paper on top of it. That's how I did that. I tore the pockets, kind of like that look. But you're going to see this exact same thing in 2 other places and just in 2 different colors. Made a tag here with some labels and 2 large tags here. These are, I'm pretty sure this is Antique Paperie, but I don't know if this paper is or not. These actually, yeah, they're a nice blank, lots of writing space. This is from a tablecloth that I have. My little obsession with cutting out these heart-shaped pockets from that piece. I've done it in like 3 books now. I showed one earlier today that has a thing like that. Lots of little journaling cards. This one, I'm just going to show you real quick how these papers, this is in a circle. So when I was cutting that, I just I used papers to make the tags, so I just rounded it. You can see the bottom part of the circle. So that's how I ended up with that rounded tag. I love this paper. This is so pretty. I love these tulips. And then she's got these great images in this kit. I love these papers. Like I said, there's such a variety with the black and white images, and then the different florals, and the script. It's just an amazing kit. These pages are kind of interesting. I used the player piano music on top of just the book page. This is a rub-on, so I did it on both sides. I'm not going to take out all of these little tags. Going down the center, that's just the edge off of a paper napkin, but it was a Christmas napkin. So, I mean, if you look at it, it probably looks kind of Christmassy, but if you didn't know that, I think it's just kind of a perfect for this theme. And these, you know, doesn't it go with that really well? So I got tons of tags here now, but yeah, I thought this went really cool together. So I had all this package of Christmas napkins I got at the thrift store, and I honestly didn't think I would ever use them. They just came in a bag with some other stuff. And then when I saw, you know, started working with this, it just came to me. I knew that it was going to work really well. I'm going to put these to the side and put them back in later. But yeah, the Tim Holtz slots. And I just decorated the front and then punched out one and made a pocket here. This one has a tag up here also. So that's why it's so fat. I just filled and filled. See, a page like this too. These pockets were made from the envelopes. I don't usually use the envelopes that much, but I mean, this is a piece of 2 envelopes. This paper back here is Antique Paperie, and then this is Medieval Mirage, but look how well they went together. And then, of course, the little yellow pom-pom trim. Is that cute? It all just works together. Bunch of tags here. Over here, same thing. A little kind of belly band tuck spot. It goes all the way through. But yeah, this beautiful Antique Paperie paper was just perfect, I thought, with this. The yellow flowers of the Medieval Mirage papers went perfectly with the yellow flowers. And you said that yellow trim. More tags, tons of tags. I mean, there's 7 just on this 2-page layout. And then there's some big ones here. This is a double pocket. Antique Paperie again, I could tell by that design. But nice. This one is a collage. Napkin. And then that's from the Medieval Mirage kit. Same over here. I made 2 different tags, and then this front pocket and this side tag. It's a little smaller. That's a real vintage bingo card. And I just glued some paper to one side. So this is another reason it got fat, you know, making a pocket here plus the side pocket. Usually most people choose one or the other. I just kept going and going and going. Over here, this is split down the middle and made into 2 pockets. Oh, there's another tag there. Kind of blends in. But so there's one of those and then one of these. Same over here. These papers, I think, are, it's Medieval Mirage, but it's a different kit. I can't remember. This is Antique Paperie. This is one of her junk journal kits. And see how this is the flap off of an envelope made into a tuck spot? Like I said, I don't use envelopes much, so I'll cut them up, use the back part. This might even be the back of the envelope. That's the right size. A little card. Everything's all sewn around. We've got the black lace down the middle on this page. Isn't that a cool page? I love it. I love the black. And this tag too. It's got that same lace image. I printed the lace image and then I copy dyed it, and it kind of brought out this stuff. It's so cool. Used some couple black and white stickers, and then the black lace on the top. It's one of my favorite pages. I like the pages in this color. There's some more coming up, like a sepia. This, I can't remember if that was envelope or top of a page or something, but I cut it off. Bunch more tags here. 4 more in this. Over on this side, 3 more here. I think this is from Roxy Creations Sarah too, another one of her doily pages. And then this, see, it goes to a whole nother completely different looking. I love it. I love this color, and look at, there's the tulips again. Aren't those so pretty? So 2 nice large journaling cards, and that's in the pocket. And then again, like I said before, when I fold it down to make the pocket here, instead of gluing it down, I leave it open and then make that side a tuck spot. And I did the whole thing where I just printed it and then cut, lined everything up, so you have the picture, the whole picture of the image. And I love how you can see a little bit of the book page script back here. A couple of more tags. See, and I love how she takes the tags, same image, and this does it in like a lighter color. Oops. It makes it look completely different. So pretty. Very inked, highly inked around these pages here. And then I stuck kind of with the same color scheme, but some totally different pages. This tag, they have some similar flowers, but the design, and this one, I love this with the lavender. See, this is totally different than the previous page, but in the same color scheme. This one has lace down the center. It was like kind of an olive green lace. And then here's what I was talking about. There's the doily again. This time I just put a piece of pink construction paper over it before I scanned it. And that's how I made those pages. Tore the pockets again, this time doing the whole pink color scheme. Aren't these pretty? Love these. The black and white pictures of the women are so pretty. Over here, made another tag in the whole pink color scheme. This tag goes here, so all this is writing space, and then the back has paper, but like I said, it's lined, so you can write on both sides. And then over here, there's another tag too, in the blue. Love these papers. They're so ornate. Really different than most of the papers I buy. The nature and botanical and butterflies. I mean, she does botanicals, but really in a whole different way. A couple more tags here. Heavily avocado dyed with some lace. And this is all sewn on. Another one of those side type pockets. The very, very medieval script. 3 more over here. And then a writing page. These papers, these red pages, come from Antique Paperie. I made a large tag here. This is embossed. And then I used a gold paste wax. It's kind of sparkly. And then went over the raised edges, raised areas with black ink. And kind of stenciled the back. And then there's a big tag in this side. This is napkin decoupaged on, and you can see the book page through there. I did there's a whole like 4-page spread, 6-page spread, I think, with all this. So you have 2 more pages with the napkin background. And then this is all napkin too, but a totally different napkin. And then these I made using Tim Holtz Botanical tissue paper. It's a black and white tissue paper. And both of these peoples I put through the embossing folder and did this texture, these kind of diamond shaped pieces, and then went over it with a black gelato. Put a piece of black lace. This is a little notebook. Inside it's got a totally different napkin but I loved how it had the like black and white roses and butterflies. So, and then on this back side it's got a dragonfly, and then it's just pretty much blank paper in here for writing. So that tucks in there. So a whole black and white theme, and then you switch to here and you go back to the red and black. And then this is the last page, the 4th page, that has the napkin. So that was fun doing that, all the black and white and red. And then now we've got the sepia color. Love this. Got the brown lace down the center, a couple of little tags. I like these, just they're different, you know, the whole little shield shape. I glued it to a craft paper. I cut one out in the same shape. Excuse me. And then the little tags that go in it. It's just pretty. I just like it. Is this? Oh yeah. This is for the side. I was thinking the tag was in this one. And sepia color. I really like this page. I like them all, though. I am a color scheme type of person. I'm losing my voice. I've done about 4, 5 videos. And let's see. This has brown, so I'm pretty sure it goes with this page. Oh, it does, yeah. So each page on this spread had a really nice large tag. Just different. Oh, that's right. This one has a pocket on the back. So it is all empty for journaling, but also holds several of these tags. You can see I did really like this sepia because I worked on it a lot. I probably didn't want to cover this up, so I made the pocket on the actual journaling card. Put a pocket in the pocket, and then use this brown rickrack to decorate it. And then had a tag on that side too. So pocket, 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 pocket. Really went crazy on that one. I love this too. All this green. Everything is inked with this old olive ink. It's so pretty. One of my favorites. I use that color all the time. I'm so glad I have 2 of them. My sister sent me 2 boxes of ink pads. Most of them had never been opened. And I ended up with 2 ink pads of this old olive. It's great. And these have I love the torn edges and the really dark inking. Yeah, I'm losing my voice. Isn't she pretty? See this color? I love it. Love that color. So very cool here. Let's see. And that is for writing, and then it's decorated on that side. That might go with this side. I don't know. Is that, oh, yeah, that's so funny. I'm trying to figure out where the pocket is. I pulled that right out of here. I knew there was supposed to be a tag in there, and I just saw how this green matches this, but okay. So it's like the one before where it's kind of like 4 pages in green, but these two are totally different than these two. So yeah, there's a large tag. This is a belly band. And then there's a tag on this side too. But I think this kind of matches this side too. So I tried to make a match both sides. This has the blue that goes with the butterflies, and this is the green. It's all sewn around too. This one has a couple of tags. They're sewn all around the edges. Different papers on the back. Plus these pages are good for writing. They're all lined. On this side, it's got 2 large tags. The orange flowers to go with the orange flowers. And then there's another tag in there. And then on this side, we've got this pretty green lace. Oh, I have never glued a tag in before. I wonder, is that? Oh, I think it is. Huh. I don't want to. Let's see. I might have to wait and get it out later. I don't want to ruin. I'm going to have to glue that page. I think that's how I glued it together. I glued the paper to the tag. Yeah, I really can't get it out, guys. There we go. There we go. I'll have to put a little glue on that corner. Yeah, that's funny. I think it was glued right. It was glued to the lace. Because this has nothing wrong with it. How funny. That's never happened to me. I see it all the time. But isn't that pretty? Isn't that a great color match too? I got these little laces at the thrift store. There were like 5 packages. And they each had a color scheme. And they came with this lace. And they came with this velvet in them. And just like 6 different kinds of trim. All in the same matching color. Okay, let's get on with it. This is probably a really long video. More of the kind of sepia color tag. This is a piece of paper from the kit. I probably was going to use it and then didn't need it. I've used a lot of this. It's called manila drawing paper. I love it because it has a kind of a texture. It's like one of my favorite papers now, and I use it to back a lot of my tags. This has got lines printed on it, and you can see the music paper. Purple. We're to the purple. I think there's 4-page layout, and this is the Vectoria Designs papers. There's that one. And this has got music paper on it. Obviously, this has the purple lace seam binding down the center. Isn't that beautiful? I love that color of purple. That's why I like to do color schemes, I think. You can just, it's just, I don't know. It looks so pretty. And then there's these 2 types of tags. Some top loading. And one over here. Pretty bird on it. So those are the 4 Vectoria Designs purple pages. Now we're to the green. So this is the 3rd time I did this. I just decided early on I was going to do it in 3 different colors. I liked how it turned out, and the whole doily thing, since that's, I don't really know how to do a whole lot in the making my own papers. I mean, I do know a few things, but I just thought it was a cute idea. It worked out. Very simple, very low tech, like I said. Scanning it and using a piece of colored construction and I was able to make it 3 different colors. And And then each one of these, you know, it had a paper that went perfectly with the color scheme. So this one was the daffodils, and the other one was pink, and then blue. This is lined on this side. And then it's got the kind of matching. Oh, and did I? Oh, yeah, that's the tag. Okay. I thought that was another tag. And then we go here, and I think this is the last page. Oh, there's a tag in here. Sometimes it's a little hard to tell because I used the paper across the tag that matches here, and so you can't always see that it's there. Let's see. This and the front with the red were the last pages. I left this undone and the front undone for several months. I just put it aside and was doing other stuff. This is a real pressed flower, Queen Anne's lace. I have this in another book that I showed earlier today, I think. This is, the leaves are from actual carrots growing in the garden. They used to call this way back, I think they used to call it carrot plant. But anyway, very pretty. This is a ARTYmaze tag. I just decided at the end that I was going to put one of those in there. And then the last 2 pages for writing. Perfect spot to finish off your journal. Or for some reason I was thinking that this would be a good place to put like names, phone numbers, like an address book. How you have that at the back of the journal. You have address pages. I don't know if people do that anymore though, not with phones. So you can journal here. Anyway, I'm getting goofy. It's like 4 in the morning. Oh my gosh, it's 5 to 5 a.m. So that's it. That's it. I think I said, 78 pages, but it's got 132 tags. So it will be for sale on eBay. I'll leave a link. And thanks for watching. I do have a couple more left. I've got the stacked letter journal that I haven't done a video for. But I did the large vintage book and then the antique book. I did these already. Go check it out if you haven't seen it. They're all for sale on eBay also. Okay? Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video.